Real Madrid returned to winning ways with a thrilling 4-3 victory over Olympiacos in the UEFA Champions League. Kylian Mbappé clearly stole the show with a stunning 4 goals. However, the victory was heavily overshadowed by the poor performance of the defense. It certainly looks like there's still work to do. How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Real Madrid back in victory for UEFA Champions League, and guys, this is the most important thing, the final result, the 3 points at Greece, beating Olympiacos, because the whole performance, it was okay. The first half was okay. I must say that the first half it was really good, but at the second half it was a sloppy game for Real Madrid. It was the whole thing. It was kind of all over the place. I couldn't understand some substitution for Xabi Alonso, and a lot of question marks in the middle of this game. Mbappé at amazing level. It was a masterclass. I like Vini Jr. as well, and we're gonna break down all this in this channel. First of all, guys, let me get started with the starting 11. It was this one. Yeah, amazing performance for Real Madrid in the first half, but the second half way different. Real Madrid were facing this game with 4 out of 5 center back unavailable, and this was a major issue, and certainly Olympiacos exposed that big time, especially in the second half. Every cross into the box, it was a real nightmare. Anyway, it is the starting lineup. A couple of surprise for me. Andrew Lunin has a goalie, major surprise for me. But not only that, Ferland Mendy has a starter, the left back. Guys, I must confess it wasn't in my bingo cards, but Lunin and Mendy has a starter for UEFA Champions League. At the same time, I do understand because, you know, there's so many injuries, especially at defense, so you had to make the adjustment. My initial reaction was, wow, this is completely off the wall. I gotta say that. Bellingham benched, unavailable. Apparently he was he's not seriously injured, but not in the starting 11. According to Diario Marca, he was suffering an overload. Certainly that was another surprise. But when it comes to this game, we need to talk about Kylian Mbappé, the man of the match. Certainly this guy is in another level. He scored 4 goals, a poker. What a striker, what a player. Definitely a masterclass in Greece. Actually, this guy scored the second fastest hat-trick for UEFA Champions League history, and then another one in the second half. Mbappé reached 21 goals this season with 4 goals tonight. Top scorer for UEFA Champions League, 9 goals overall, and that's an amazing performance, I had to say it. I also want to highlight Vini Jr. Such a great performance for the Brazilian player. It was a masterclass, wide open, breaking constantly. Unstoppable Vini Jr. Did doodling every time he could. He was a real nightmare for the opponent, for the Olympiacos player, for the whole defense. A masterclass for Vini Jr. Assisting, especially the first goal with Kylian Mbappé. And I also want to highlight Tchouaméni back in the lineup. Great performance, and Camavinga as well. Hell of a job for Camavinga. He left the game in the halftime, and this is reporting apparently with a fever. He got a flu or something like that, but it's something to keep an eye on in the situation with Camavinga. But guys, it's an amazing performance for, you know, when it comes to individuals, especially French players. As I mentioned, of course, Kylian Mbappé, of course, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and I have to mention Vini Jr., the Brazilian player, amazing performance. But when it comes to defense, and especially the second half, as I said before, just one center back available for Xabi Alonso for Real Madrid in this match, and it was a real nightmare. Every cross to the box, Olympiacos, it was doing damage every time they could, and certainly it wasn't a balanced match, and certainly it was a real nightmare for the whole Madrid team. Guys, I gotta say that this is important because you gotta win at all costs when it comes to this match. This is a victory important for Xabi Alonso, for Madrid, and for the whole process. But it's something to keep an eye on it. It wasn't a rock solid match. Far from that. And let's see how it goes, how this team performed in the next match for La Liga against Girona, I think it is. Let's see how it goes, because it's not a rock solid presentation and not a rock solid performance for Madrid. But 3 points important, and at the top of the table when it comes to UEFA Champions League. I think it's the 4-5 position. But guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it, especially because Madrid back in victory, back in business, and let's see how it goes from now on. Guys, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, but most importantly, come back again soon. Bye, I'll see you next time.